Howdy y'all, you got the Bulldog on the channel. Talking about the importance of doing some, preliminary diagnostics before you jump in, you know, firing the parts cannon at it. Because you gotta know what it is you're fixing. And sometimes spending $500, $600, $700 on an engine that's no good is you're just trying to polish a turd. We waited on this truck, and of course it's a 3-valve Triton, and the last one we did some testing and it had almost zero compression on some of the cylinders. This one had rough idle, rattling in the motor, and it seemed to have a random misfire. Couldn't really pin it down. So first things first, compression test, and then we found out we don't have an adapter because they changed the plugs. It was Thursday. Our Snap-on guy shows up on Monday, and it seemed to be he was the only one that had the correct adapter. 12 millimeter. Everything else is 14 millimeter and 16 millimeter. So what we just decided, we're not going to go any further. We're going to wait until we have something to test the compression with, because we don't want to spend a great deal of time on something that might be all for naught. So we waited. I worked on another one. They ended up with wrong parts, or actually I ordered wrong parts because they thought they fit, but they changed them for grins and giggles. It used to be the same part, but now it's not the same part, but only if you order this brand, but not this brand. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. Polishing a turd. The Snap-on man got here today. I had texted him last Thursday. Do you have this adapter? Yes, I do. Get it on the truck. We need it Monday. He got it on the truck. We got it today. And I stuck it in the holes in question. 210 pounds. It's still pumping. All right. The boss says, okay, we better check them all. Could not really nail down which cylinder was missing, if it was just one or not. I checked everything on that side, 210 pounds. Okay, went to the other side, 120 pounds. One behind it, 130 pounds. Well, maybe the rattling in there, we know the timing chain on the phasers are always bad on these things. Maybe it jumped a tooth, and that's why it's low. And I checked the third one back, 210 pounds. Well, that kind of knocks that one out. I checked the last one, 130 pounds. Okay. Pulled them out, went and got my little oil squirter. In each one of those three that were low, tested them again. The first one, 210 pounds. The second one, 180 pounds. The third one, 180 pounds. Or 170 pounds, actually. So, we got nothing. When you squirt a little bit of oil in the cylinders, what you're doing is you're sealing up the rings around the piston. It gives it a lot better seal so it doesn't leak by as much compression. Crank the motor over, the compression comes up. So if you squirt oil in a cylinder and you have bad rings, horribly bad valves maybe sometimes, but not usually. It could help, but not usually. But it's not going to significantly help if it's valves. It's usually only rings. And if your compression comes up, your rings are shot. This thing drove in, so we know it's not from setting. If we're going to do anything to this truck, we're going to put a new motor in it. I hate that. I really do. Because that seems to be our only answer on these things. Put a new motor in it. It's never worth it. You're talking thousands of dollars to put a motor in these things. And people say, well, can you find a used one? Yeah. I can find a used one real quick. It's right here. They're all the same. They're all going to do the same thing. So no, we don't ever put, we've put 2 used ones in. One of them didn't go very well. Customer bought them. So, engineers, car manufacturers, can you please build something we can fix? I hate giving people bad news. That's why I usually leave it up to the boss. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.